your sunglasses. You want to wear 'em?
Julius, just how did you kind of find the offensive rhythm and flow in the fourth quarter that seemed like so tough for the group in general through three quarters there?
I think we just stayed solid, to be honest. I mean, we've been in so many of these games throughout the year and lost so many in the beginning of the year trying to find our identity and how we want to play. So, I mean, I looked at the scoreboard going into the fourth quarter, and I think we were down 4. So, in my mind, I was just telling myself, take it a possession at a time, just be solid, get some stops, and then on the offensive end, just execute. It's no different than what we've done, to finish this year also.
And Coach Finch said that poster dunk got you going. What did you see on that dunk? And then also, how did that get you going into the game? It was extremely aggressive second half, too.
The poster dunk by me?
Yeah, on Kevon Looney.
Nah, that I feel like when Kuminga dunked on me, that got me going more so than anything here.
Also, what did you see from Julius? Triple-double, second Timberwolves player in history behind KG. What did you see from him tonight?
He was incredible, man. Finding everybody on cuts, finding an open guy time after time, just pushing the pace. And that's what we asked for him, and he been doing it at a high level. So we can't ask for nothing better, man. So he's been making the game a lot easier for me, so I appreciate having him.
And you said the Kuminga dunk got you going, but what do you have to do usually when maybe the night is not going how you wanted to go to get yourself going, and you ended up finishing the way that you did?
Just trust the work, man. I feel like one thing I never lack is confidence. So if I got that, I'll be all right.
Julius, offensively, it seemed like you got going in a handful of different ways in this game. At the beginning, they were kind of giving you the three there. You found different paths through that. What's that kind of process look like for you over the course of the game, reading what the defense is giving you?
I feel like I just got a lot of different tools, you know what I mean? So it's just really about using my mind and taking what the defense gives me. I talk to C. Hines all the time, and he tells me I can do everything. So, for me, it's just about taking, like I said, taking what the defense gives me. If it's a three, take it, trust my work. But also being able to read what's going on out there. They put Kevon Looney at the 5, so I wanted to get in actions with Mike in the pick and roll, or if they put Draymond on me, being a screener, putting him in actions as well. So it's really just using my mind. If I get a mismatch, getting to my operating areas and attacking, and if they don't double team me, score. If they double team me, find my guys.
Mike, you guys have a number of clutch wins in the postseason here. Just from your vantage point, what comfort level has this team found in those areas, and maybe that's been a common denominator through these two series so far?
I think we're just more confident now than we have been in the past. We saw it tonight, being down, a couple points late in games, and we don't seem to panic. We tend to kind of double down on what we do defensively. Offensively, we got a good rhythm. After now getting more chemistry with these guys and Julius, we now know who and where to go to, and how to get guys involved late and get easy opportunities for ourselves. So, we just continue to do that, and I think we'll be fine.
And Jaden hit a 3 to double your lead from 3 to 6 with about 3 minutes to go. Julius found him, but you found Julius. How did you kind of read the floor there, and what kind of satisfaction or pride or whatever do you process from a hockey assist?
It's just like an assist to me. At the end of the day, as long as one of us scored with a Timberwolves thing across our chest, I don't care what it is. I don't care if I pass it or not. Yeah, it don't really matter. But just reading the floor, I think Julius set a screen for me, and I was looking for my shot, but they kept two people on me. Then I saw Julius on the pop, and then he made a great read to Jaden in the corner, and Jaden knocked it down. And Jaden was tremendous all night. He was 3 for 4 from 3. I wish we could have got him a couple more looks, but that was just the floor of the game. But he came through big time for us.
Mike, we see with Julius's offense, he's able to get you guys a lot of good looks. But on the other end, it seems like the way when he's rolling, it controls pace so much. How much does that help slow down a team like Golden State who's trying to push at all times?
It helps a lot. His physicality, his demeanor, the way that he can control the pace, control the game on both ends of the floor, kind of gives us some control. It gives us, our ability to kind of settle into who we want to be, offensively, defensively. I mean, we can get sporadic at times, but having a guy that you can just get a ball to and post him up or, just slow the game down, allow us to cut off of him and him make plays for everybody and make the game easy. It helps a lot. And his ability on defense to use his size and switch and be switchable and talk and loud, I think that all helps us be who we want to be.
Mike, you got a very short rest at the end of the fourth and come right back in. What were you trying to do defensively in those moments to get the stops that you needed just to close this out?
Really just run them off the three-point line. They want to get to, Buddy, get him good looks on that three-point line. And then in the games, all things, all bets are off. You can be as physical as you want. You just got to play one-on-one defense. You kind of got to man up, and that's what we all did, the final couple of possessions of the game. And that's all we were trying to do, trying to end the possession with a rebound and go the other way.
Mike, it may have been, it seems like Ant and Julius had 52 of like the 82 shots. Is that a function of playoff basketball? Is that what they were giving you? Or, I mean...
They only had 52. We're trying to get them 60, 70, bro. We need... No, it's a function of how our team is going to flow, man. We need those guys to be aggressive. We want them to take the shots. We want them to take them, especially if they're good, in rhythm, in flow of the game, and they're doing the right things, being aggressive, getting to the rim. We don't mind that. We know we're going to get our shots through the flow of the game on the other stuff. So, need these guys to be more aggressive.
Like you can just.
Jimmy Butler took 44. Jimmy and Kuminga took 44 to 81. Is that bad offense?
Huh?
They said Kuminga and Jimmy took 44 to 81 shots. Is that bad basketball?
Is that bad basketball?
Man.
I didn't say it was bad. I was saying it was playoff basketball.
Yeah, it's playoff
Yeah.
basketball. The best player shoot the ball every day. Hell yeah.
Mike, you can see with what they're doing defensively, they're definitely executing their plan for 48 minutes and making it difficult. How much of a mental grind is that for you guys to kind of continue to keep pushing when they are taking away, like they're taking away Ants off the bounce threes and stuff like that, the things you guys like to get to for 48 minutes, just finding different answers and pushing through even with that?
That's what a championship team does. They have that DNA where they can change different lineups, throw different guys in, play different coverages, play zone. And those are all things we have to adjust to in the game. And just the way we have done it throughout the first couple games has been, spectacular on being, just being able to dissect and know when to find guys in different situations. And, Ant being patient, not trying to go get it right away, getting off the ball. Julius the same way, letting other guys kind of get shots and get in rhythm in different fashions of the game. It allows the game kind of open up at different points for them.
And has it been a bit of a learning curve, I guess, figuring out other ways to get your threes up? Because obviously you got 14 tonight, but they really don't want you getting it off the bounce.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of crazy because teams usually don't want me to get to the hole, but it's like now they don't want me to shoot threes, step back threes. So just trying to find that balance, man. And like Mike said, not being thirsty all the time, like setting screens, finding my teammates, getting it through actions. And I think just playing off the ball is better for me playing versus this team because everybody is locked in on the game plan. They got a pretty good group of guys that's locked in on the game plan. Like you said, it's a championship DNA team, so they don't make too many game plan mistakes.
And how would you describe what opened up for you in the second half? I think you had 8 points in the first half, 28 in the second half. Was it more like you finding a rhythm or you finding how they were guarding you?
Yeah, just Finchie put me in great positions, realizing less ball screens because all they're going to do is probably trap it, and the whoever's setting the screen, his man going to be super high where I got to pass the ball, and then just playing off of Ju. I think that was another thing. And then our V2 action, back screening for Mike, trying to get a worse defender on me, and, yeah, Ju finding me on cuts and just getting me easy looks and then just getting into a rhythm.